Hey guys, this is Barry with FaO&x Outdoors, and we're doing
3, 2,
another unboxing
1.
video.
Here we go!
Hey guys, this is Barry with FaO&x Outdoors, and welcome back to the channel. We have an insane freaking bike this week. It's dual motor, 52 volt, 60 amp hour battery. It goes like 120 miles to a charge. They say 104 to 120, but if you don't use pedal assist at all and just do straight throttle, they say it does 70 to 76 miles. Huge bright light. It's got dual shocks. This thing is insane. As of right now, this is August 20th, 21st, I believe, 2024. It's a pre-order, but it's so heavy. It's 151 pounds that they actually had to send the tire separately so it doesn't exceed regular shipping, because once you get to a certain weight, it has to be shipped by a tractor trailer. So the tire came shipped separate. So what we're going to do is we'll build it, we'll ride it, and let's just see what we think about it. This bike here 100% is going on a bike packing trip. That's going to be in the near future in September. If it's already passed, I'll come back and go ahead and post it up here so you can see it, and probably put it at the and the end card at the end as well. So we're definitely going to take this on a bike packing trip, which I'm super excited about. So let's unbox it and let's look at it, see what we think. Alrighty. So the rims are 26-inch. I like the bigger tire, the bigger rim, and the reason why is there's stuff in here. I guess they put the chargers and stuff in here. What else is in here? There's some tools. It just rolls better. It's the smaller the tire, the squirrelier it feels. It just wiggles. It's just like a short wheelbase on a car. Is this gonna come out? Come on. Oh, I know what's wrong. It had some damage. But in the box. See that right there? Make sure you take pictures of that stuff. Plastic, which is fine. All right, let's move this out of the way. But I like the larger tires. Even the 29s are even better. They just roll straight. They're comfortable. Oh, it's dual motor, so there's a motor inside here. That's heavy. Now, this is not going to be a light bike for traveling, but for long distance riding, you'll love this bike. When you do get your bike, make sure that you bring some wire cutters. I'm going to bring you closer here soon. I just need to organize. So looks like I got to put the shock on. This is the rear shock. Biggest thing about doing a bike build is staying organized and keeping your floor clean. Here's got a tool. So if you drop anything, you'll have a much better experience. All right. This is actually pretty big. This is huge, actually. The packaging is awesome. See the damage on the top up there? Make sure you take pictures of that type of stuff. Look at that, it's huge. I've learned in the past that they're gonna want, every company does this, but they're gonna blame you first. It's not gonna be their fault. So making sure that everything you do, let them know, it came damaged, this, that, or the other. Make sure you take pictures of anything you see, because they're gonna, not just this company, every freaking company, they're gonna think it was your fault first. They're gonna always rule yourself out. Big, beautiful seat. We'll see how to take this off, I'm not sure. But all right, so not a whole bunch. I'm gonna go in and just get all this cut off, and we will be right back. Doesn't look like a whole bunch, but I'll get it out and then we'll start putting it together. Well, I gotta tell you, this bike is crazy. Oh, insane. We gotta put just like everything else, we gotta put the tire on. I went on and took the battery out. Super easy. You'll have to take the battery out anyway. It's got a little pad that keeps it protected from running out of a charge. So we're gonna put the handlebars on first, and we will get moving on. And you can come with me. Dude, everything here is solid, dude. There is nothing. There's plastic fenders, but the kickstand's metal, aluminum. It's, wow. Anyway, let's look inside. I'm pretty sure that's a charger. And it's got air shocks. The motors are 1,500 watt a piece. And that doesn't always mean that it's powerful. I've had bikes before that I've done reviews on that have 1200 watt, 24. I'm not sure what this is. Just a little screw and washer, but we're gonna hold on to it. Some tools. This has been damaged. That box was damaged. Foot pegs, really bright. Headlight. This thing is not light either. But I like how they did the guards on the light. It's kind of like when you put one on a motorcycle. And then there's a manual, which we don't need because you got me. Let's see. Oh man. The tools are kind of crappy, but it looks like they're zinc coated, which is kind of cool. So the first thing we're gonna do is get this handlebar on, and you can come with me, come on. So let's get this off real quick. When you put these on, double check your other bolts. Don't assume that they're all tight, especially if you're out, because hunting season's coming, which this video will be out forever, but into August, hunting season starts in the south. I don't want you to be out in the woods and you've lost a bolt or a screw. Typically you want to check, is your handlebars, your kickstand bolts, your seat, and don't trust the rear axle either, even though it's put on. Just the other day, the rear axle, well, twice I've had a bike. I'm just afraid it's gonna fall. There we go. Make sure the handlebars are out, facing outward, where the rear tire has came off. So I'm having to keep it at an angle because if I go like this, the bike will want to fall, which it would be okay if it did. It can fall on the box. All right, so I'm just trying to line up the screws. It looks like there's no blue Loctite on here. If you do have any Loctite, please put it on. You don't want these to come loose. Blue Loctite is like a light glue for your threads. To put a screw on and not have to ever worry about it again. And don't tighten one of these up just yet. You want to get them all started, because if you tighten one up, then you could have some trouble getting one on. So I've got all of these put on. I'm gonna keep it about right there. I don't know if you can see, but there's like a little line here, kind of tell you to keep it in the center. Then we'll tighten these up. All right, so I'm gonna tighten these up. Please don't use a drill, because if you break this, you'll have to get the whole housing here, the bottom and the top here. I'm just trying to prevent you. So once you get this built, you can go have fun. A lot of people, once they've got all this put together, they want to go out and ride it. That screw feels like it's been bent. It's just wallering when I'm tightening it. And I think that was because of the damage. You remember the damage I showed you on the, it looked like they had some damage on the top of the box. Just tightening them down now. And I'm gonna have to plug all this stuff in here. That's basically plugs this LCD screen in. But I don't really think the damage of this being hit on is really gonna hurt anything. But again, take pictures of it. There we go. So this is all done. So next thing we're gonna do is put this front tire on, but we've got a neat little tool. Let's see if these will fit. A company called Bike Lid sent me these, and you just twist it like this and they open up. Will these fit on here? They will. Okay, cool. So you can actually put these on here and flip the bike upside down, and they'll rest on this and the seat, and it'll keep the LCD screen and all of your products safe. Look at this. So you see, this is higher than anything here, so that'll keep all of this stuff safe, because we don't want, if you put this upside down without this, it will damage, it'll crack your LCD screen, it'll damage all your stuff here. Don't do that. Get one of these. They're super cheap, and dude, they're so easy. Little scanning thing here if you want to scan it with your phone. I'm not sure exactly how to do that, especially watching a video. But yeah, put this on. All right, so we're gonna flip this around, and we'll make putting on the tires so much freaking easier. Now this bike is 150 pounds. That battery makes it, sheds about 30 pounds off of it. So let's see what this is gonna look like. Oh, they don't have the shock on the back. Look at that. I don't know if I should put the shock on first, or it might even make it easier if it was upside down. So let's just do it. Let's get it upside down. On there, on there. Okay. Nice. Okay, everything is safe. I don't want to hurt anything. These have no air in them. I'm glad I checked that. There's no air in the tire. Everything is on here. Take a look. So it's not sitting on the fender at all. It's just resting on the seat. And then over here, nothing is touching the ground but those little plastic things called bike lid. Kind of cool. I like it. So, dude, this is just gonna make life so much freaking easier. I'm just taking these screws out. Looks like there's a little bit of damage. It's not that big a deal, but there's a little bit of damage there. Make sure we take the little plastic thing out of your brakes. There we go. Make sure we take that off. So we've got a front motor we're gonna have to mount here. Oh, it's already, okay, I'm looking at like, where's the axle? Front fender, it's plastic, which that's completely fine. Dude, it'll shed weight. To the company, I would give your customer an air pump. I wouldn't assume that your customers will have an air pump for their bike. So I would definitely put one on in your little pack here. They're cheap. And I've got a really cool one I'll show you if you're interested in. Oh. So let's get this put on. So we're gonna put on the brake caliper first, and then you wanna turn this where this slides in. Perfect, perfect. I just don't know if this is the right thing to do. I wanna show you where I'm at right now. You see this right here? I don't know if that's a good idea. Should I have it? It probably should be spun around. This spins this. So once this is locked, this will be fine. But I want to protect this, anything coming this way. So I might want to take this and pull it around the back. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna show it to you. Pull this off and spin the whole thing like that. It's got a little flat. Come on, there we go. It's got a little shelf here. So now, see, that's not good either. It's gonna chew that up. So that it's best if it is up front, because it's gonna chew, that rotor is gonna chew that up. All right, so let's put it back. The way we had it was fine. Whoops, let's spin it all the way around. Boom, boom. And it has this little safety thing here. And then if you'll see, this goes in here, and then you gotta take this screw off here. So that's what we're gonna do next, but you didn't damage nothing. So this just seems better. Nothing's hurting it. This just works out better. But had to try, didn't know. So we're gonna take, is this the right screw? Boom. We'll pull this off, and this is gonna lock in the axle, and then we'll put it's got a castle nut that's really pretty. So we'll put that on. And honestly, I don't know if you wanna tighten this down just yet. You probably wanna get the castle nut on once you've got this on. So I'm gonna get this side on, and I'll be right back. We'll do the other one together just so the camera can be seen better. All right, I haven't finished everything over there. I just tightened up the castle nut, locked everything down. We still have to plug this in, and I wanna do that with you. So we've got this washer, it's only on one side, and you'll slide this in just like that. I'll need to get that Allen off. Let's get it off real quick. Yeah, the little tire pump that I'm gonna show you guys, actually used it to pump up my son's tire, and it took literally forever to pump it up. I'm gonna say, I mean, from flat to, because it says it will do tires, car tires. And I mean, if you don't have anything, it would work. Where'd that wrench go? This is the big wrench that they'll send you. It probably took 20 minutes from flat to 30 pounds. So it was quite a bit of time. And you kind of want to sit there because it'll shut itself off. That once it shuts itself off, will it leak the air out? You know what I mean? So you want to stay with it. I'm like, man, that is freaking crazy. So, I mean, it's good. Everything looks good. I need to tighten that one thing up here. But yeah, I went on it. It says it does vehicles. All right, so that's locked in. So let's wire this up. I'm gonna pull this out a little bit so you can, let's flip it around, and because they give you some things that you have to unscrew to clip, to hold this up against the frame. You have to unscrew it. Let me just flip it around because I'm pretty much done with everything here. We could put let's go in and do that because it makes it nice. We can put these on. Let's see here. These are aluminum. This is a great bike. It's a really great bike. They haven't done anything, and trust me, watch my other videos, I'll tell you, I promise you. If this thing sucks, I'm gonna tell you. I don't care if it ruins my YouTube channel. I'm not gonna put something on YouTube with my name on it and it sucks. All right, so this is upside down, but if it was right side up, it would be rider's right and rider's left. And it shows you like L and R. So, but it also says right here, it'll say R. So just, if it says R here, put R here. And it shows you the rotation because it's rider's right is righty-tighty, rider's left is lefty-tighty. It's gonna really feel weird when you tighten these up. Ooh, you see this wire? They do internal wiring in here, but going over rocks and stuff, that could get damaged. All right, tighten that bad boy up. But to the company, I would run this through. I wouldn't run it out through here, personally. Especially me being in the field as much as I am, that can get scratched or hurt. Just a heads up there. The other thing is, I would not paint these. I would make those just as shiny as possible, just like your threads you're putting in on the other side. This looks great, but you can get these gummed up. And for you as a viewer, if it doesn't go in finger tight, stop, you're cross threading it. This right here is easily a place where you can cross thread. And make sure you guide them down. Good, there we go. Even putting a little Loctite on that, that's a good idea. Okay, so we gotta do front fender, headlight. We've gotta put on the that rear thing. It says it fits from 5'3" to 6'4", and I'm 6 foot, and typically these bikes are uncomfortable for me because you ride your bike like this. It's just, your leg is pushing up into your stomach. So we'll see about this. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip it around, and I'll see you on the front. Let's get the front done. So putting it upside down and sitting on here has damaged these handlebars a little bit. There's a ding, there's dings in it. Here, I'll show you. So you see right there, I don't know if you can see that or not. It's got these little lines on both sides. I don't know if you would call that damaged or not, but bike lid by Bike Revolution. I'm not sure. I'm still kind of on the fence with these. I do like what it does. I mean, that is kind of cool. That could come down a little bit. Maybe when the bike comes up, it'll sit a little better because it needs to be high. Because with it still flat like this, it's still trying to push over. But anyway, let's get this front fender. All right, front fender. Let's get these the motor connected, headlight, and we're done with the front. Let's do that. It does have a little dirt bike vibe to it. All this orange and stuff like that. So that goes like this. There's a little screw here that has like a. Not sure which one I need. Is it this one? Yep, it's the smaller the one of all the Allens. Gonna hook this up, and then we'll have a front motor. Alrighty, So this is what I unscrewed right here. I'm not gonna worry about any of this stuff just yet. So it's got this, hopefully it'll fit. Boom, gotcha. And then we'll tighten this down. Hopefully that's enough for that. And then we'll need to put that Allen back in. And Allen, I'm doing this blindfolded, really. Man, if you've got a better tool than this, like a T handle or something, this would be way better than what I'm doing right now. All right, so this is done. This is locked in. So let's work on the fender and the headlight. Let's get this front fender. It's huge. Look at that. All right, so the actual headlight's going to be screwed up here, and then this will be plugged into it. So you'll see the orange, and that's orange over there. So this little tab here, make sure it's to the front, and then the rest goes to the back. You'll see a little lip that protects the bike. So we're going to put this back here, just like that, and then we'll put it up front, just like that. All right, let's see. Just to the company, a lot of companies now are welding this nut on, so you don't ever have to worry about this, you know, ever coming off or anything else. So just a heads up to you and to the customer watching this, I think is a 10 millimeter, which they do give you. So a 10 millimeter, and you can tighten this one up. It's not that big a deal, because all it does is keeps it from rocking this way. That's not that big a deal. So really just, you could tighten all these screws up that are on this front fender. Alrighty, and then just straighten it up. And now we'll do the sides. Oh, goes right there. Ooh, dude, you're really gonna make your customer do that? And that's not the same Allen. That's awesome. So there's a problem here, and I'm going to show it to you. I don't know if we'll be able to solve it or not, but the wire is in the way. So right there is the screw, and that is, I guess, maybe what you'll have to do. I don't know. That doesn't make a ton of sense. Why you would make, because if I pull it down, it's not enough room to get your screw in there. Well, you don't have a way to get your screw in. Dude, bad design. This is stupid. Absolutely stupid. I'm still gonna put this front fender on, but this is a bad design. This needs to be pulled out or have the screw out here or something else. This is not good. But I've got to get this front fender on. I'm gonna be taking this on a trip. I'm not wanting to deal with, there's so many, you can bend this the other way. There we go. All right. Yeah, not a good design. There we go. Okay, all right, the other side is gonna be much easier, I promise you. I'm gonna knock that one out because I don't have to deal with this wire. I'm just looking at how, I don't want this hitting the tire. It was actually pushed in here. A little bit funky here, man. I don't know, but I'm gonna do that. And then headlight. All right, let me finish this and we'll do the headlight. All right. Front tire here is a little bit low in air. So we've got to, these are finger tight, put on this front light, which is impressively heavy. They're on their website, they talk on how bright this headlight is, which when you are going on a bike packing trip, being visible is extremely, extremely important. All right. And this is gonna move. This can move on you. And we're gonna put this on like that. Now that's gonna look cool. All right, I'm gonna put these screws on, which is really simple. And then put this orange to orange. I'll bring you back for that. I'm gonna just put this on real quick. And because I don't know how well I'll be able to film you. All right, so that's on. When there are tight spots like this, I'm not sure if this is something you would want to watch. Boom. What a freaking pain. And you don't want to cross thread it. All right, let me get this on and I'll be right back. So I was cross threading it. I just needed to get in where the camera was. Where's the thing at? There it is. All right, so orange to orange, and then you'll see arrow to arrow. It just snaps on. There's an arrow pointing each other. Just have them point together. And that's done. Super pretty headlight. I'll show it to you. All right, I think we're gonna do the shocks, and it does look like they have blue Loctite on that. Great job there, guys. And we'll take this thing for a ride. So let's do the shocks next. Not sure how hard this will be. Let's see here. So I've got the Allen, it fits it. So if you don't know what blue Loctite is, that's it right there. Can you see that? It's got like a little bit of blue on it. It's just like glue that once it's tightened down, it stays locked. It's harder for it to come loose. All right, let me lift this up real quick. All right, so that lifts that up. Wonder if I could put something underneath here to work on this. Let me grab something. I'm just gonna lift it up. That might be too high for that. Yeah, it's too high. Let me see if there's something else I can grab and see if this will hold it. Even if it doesn't, it could like just sit up on top of it. All right. Can you just stay there for a minute? Alrighty. So it'll stay for a little bit. So let's get these unscrewed. And this goes to the top. No, this goes to the top. See, as long as you can read it, you see it, you can read it, and you can adjust how tight this is by twisting this. And it will make it looser or tighter by just loosening that. But all right, come here, look at how to do this. Let's make sure I'm doing everything right. Let's slide this in. There. And we'll tighten this on, which I'm not going to tighten everything up yet. We're just getting everything connected and trying to figure out what, there's more wire tie stuff up here. So I figure out, let me go get my wire cutters. Let's see. What is this for? This is your brake light? Yeah, it's a brake light. Oh, it's already connected. Ah, that's crazy. And here, get this off. So that's where we connect the brake lights. So the thing is, they did not give you all the tools. You'll have to have your own tools as well. And a lot of companies are doing that now, which is kind of frustrating, because why don't you give them all their tools? Because they don't give you an extra Allen to do this. So most people have a little Allen set around the house, but it is kind of frustrating. All right, so I'm gonna have to come down off of this or bring the tire up to it. That'll be probably a little bit easier if I bring the tire to it. Could be wrong, but I'm just gonna grab the tire. I'm gonna grab the tire and try to match it up. God, this sucks. Come on. No. All right, so this is gonna have to come down, and then if I bring it down, will I damage this? I'm gonna try one more time. It would be nice if you had like another person with you to help you lift this up, because this super sucks. No. Nope. All right. So let's get the bucket down and let's figure life out. All right, so got the bucket off. I'm gonna bring you over and let's see if we can get this on. Make sure you have this one ready. This is the bolt. Lift this up. Come on. I felt like I had it and I lost it. Like right there looks perfect, but it's hard to, there we go, I got it. Oh man, jeez. All right, That was a little bit of a pain, but this is the easy part. I say that and I'm gonna screw it all up, but where's the hole? There it is. All right, I'm gonna get this screw on, which is not, this isn't the hard part. I've got this on now and I'm tightening it. So once I get this done, let's go put this on. We'll put the battery on and then we'll start doing some adjustments and then we'll ride this thing. So you can see that. So we need to put this on here. Now just be careful with this. This is a metal bolt going into a plastic. Should probably go that way. So you can break this. So just be super careful there. And there's no lock washer or anything. It's just a castle nut, which should be fine. I don't think there's a lot of pressure or anything on this. This is a, I believe this is an 8mm nut. But this is just tight, quarter turn. Do not try to tighten this down super tight, as you can break this. I don't want to put too much pressure to it. And gotta figure out how to get this plastic off this bag without it looking ugly. I'll have to take the seat off. I guess I gotta take the seat off. All right, so boom. Just making sure I'm tightening this up. So the next thing we're gonna do is let's put the battery on and let's check out the instruments up front, which is pretty freaking awesome. So I'm trying to get this plastic off, and I believe you're gonna have to take the seat off. And it's like a whole thing to take this whole seat off. There's not, you gotta take bolts off and you don't have the right tools to take it off. So that sucks. Why would you do this? Why would you make it like this? This is stupid. And it's ugly now because number one, you didn't give them the right tools to take this off. You're gonna need a socket and a ratchet wrench to get this. It's up inside there. This sucks because look at this. This isn't pretty. So I just wanted to come on and let you see that. This is all this plastic here. You have to take the seat off, which is bolted on. This is dumb. This is not a good design at all. And it's ugly because if they don't have the right tools to pull this off, then this is what they're gonna see. And they're paying almost $3,400 plus shipping and plus tax and everything else. And this is what you're gonna give them. So this is ugly. Bad idea, bad design. I don't like it. So I'm gonna leave it like this so everybody can see it. All right, so let's get the battery on it. Then let's go look at the electronics because we can turn on and off the motors. So hopefully we have no troubles there. This bad boy weighs 30 freaking pounds. This is huge. This is 60 amp hour. Golly, it's a freaking monster. Slide it down to the bottom. That's off. There we go. Then there's a place right here where you can plug it in. Wow. Did I tell you this has 120 Newton meters? That is the power that it takes off. And that's insane. Most bikes that I think the largest I've ever done Newton meter wise is 90 or 92. This is 120. I've never put anything, never ridden anything. Yeah, this is not gonna be comfortable. These just aren't comfortable to me. I need to bring the handlebars back a little bit or move forward. I need the seat to be adjustable. If they could make the seat adjustable, this would be a freaking monster. All right, anyway, let's keep working. Nope, so they don't give you the right tools to adjust the LCD screen either. Golly, guys. Just give them one of those folding kits like this. Just throw in one of these. They're cheap, a whole bunch of companies make them, and it gives you everything that you need. It's crazy that you're not giving them everything they need. All right, I just need to tighten this up. So hopefully you have tools at home because they're not giving them all to you. So that's a lot tighter now. That right one, the right's your left side, rider's left, I'm actually just plugging this thing in, was really loose, like it was about to fall off. All right, so plug the LCD screen in. I'm gonna turn this light off here. Alrighty, so let's turn the power on. Boom. That's cool. So here's your, I like that it does percentage. What is even cooler I've seen is if, like, this is pedal assist 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It changes colors when it's 5. That it actually tells you how many miles you can get out of it. Like, this will be 120 miles. Pedal assist 4 is 130 miles, so on and so forth. That's cool that it changes color though. So let me hold the plus button down for a second. So that plus button turns the lights off. Got a lot of cool stuff up here. All right. The headlight is dang near perfect. Bring it down just a little bit because you want to see the trail. All right, let me hold the plus button down. Oh, no, so the plus button walks you. So there's that. So when you hold the minus button down, it will walk you so you don't have to pedal. Let's hit the plus and minus button at the exact same time. All right, cool. So now we have, is there anything else on here? So got horn, that was loud. So we've got what display settings is a reset trip, brightness, light sensitivity is high, levels is 5, and then back. Information, language, theme. What is theme? Theme, oh, the colors, blue. That's cool. Let's do orange. I like that. All right, and then you can have a password, your Bluetooth connect to your phone, factory settings, and exit. All right, so right now we're on, okay, so I hope you can see that. Let me get you as close as I can. So do you see that little, the bike with the rear? So all I'm gonna do is just push this once. Now I've got front wheel drive. Tap it again, it's all wheel drive. This is wide open, dumping tons of power on both. And then we're back to the rear. So that's cool, that is super cool. All right, so what we're gonna do next is let's get this thing cameraed up and then let's take it for a spin. Let's see what it can do. It's pretty outside. All right, this is a pretty bike. Woo, woo, woo. All right, so let's ride this thing. Let's see how it does. All right, we're gonna hit power. Boom. Do pedal assist 1 with just the rear. Let's just see what it does. And this throttle is like this. It's the whole thing like a motorcycle. I like these. I just wish it was an 8. But let's go. Man, pedal assist 1 fast. Here we go. Yeah, this isn't super comfortable. It's running up into my legs. It's pushing my legs up into my stomach. I wish I could make this higher, because this isn't comfortable. So pedal assist 1, 16 miles per hour. Pedal assist 2 is starting to ghost. They say ghost pedal, where I'm not feeling any kind of throttle at all, or any kind of pressure. Or pretty day, man. Pedal assist 3. And about 20 miles per hour. 4. Really nothing between 3 and 4, which is weird. I'll put it back on 3. It's nothing. 4. Same. And 5. Okay. Well, between 3, 4, and 5, I don't feel anything. Oh, there's deer. There's deer. The deer season is coming up too. It's at the end of August. Yeah, I don't feel anything. It's like it's just governed right at 20. I just get up on top of this hill real quick. Let's see if we can change. All right, so now we're on just front wheel drive. You can see that. I just moved it just to front wheel. Still the same. and now I put it on all 4. Come on. So it looks like it's gonna stay at 20. So pushing it where the wheels turn red, nothing really happens. Still the same. Still the same. So let's go and change it over to, so I have it on both motors running at the exact same time. Let's put it down to 1. Let's see, nothing. All right, pedal shift 1. Oh my God, Jesus. That's crazy. The Newton meters, 120 Newton meters, that thing just jumps off at you. It's crazy. So 1 is 16. Let's get back on the road. 2, I'm not pedaling at all. It's just throttle. It's 20, which is interesting. Yeah. So nothing. From 2, 3, 4, 5, there's no change, which is weird. Huh. Well, looks like the fastest it goes is 20 miles per hour. So it does have cruise control. Once you hold it for 8 seconds on pedal assist 5, it's, all right, this thing's not runs true. It tries to push you to the right. Like I'm leaning pretty hard right now to the right. I don't know why, but whatever's going on, it's pushing me to the right. Come on, can it stay straight? No. Hey, look at this. Oh, that's cool. So throttle, it's neat. It's got cruise control. It just stays, but whatever's happening is pushing me to the right. The other part is if you're 6 foot or taller, it pushes you up. It pushes your leg up into your stomach, which is not comfortable at all. Now, there's a lot of great things about this bike. I mean, this thing is huge. 150 pounds. That's been pretty impressive. I don't know if I'll be able to do a long distance bike paddling trip. It'll just be extremely uncomfortable. I wish they would make one that the seat were, you make the same bike and it doesn't take bumps real well either. They're pretty hard. Probably because of the weight. Yeah, the weight's beating up these shocks pretty bad. All right, let's talk about this bike. So the bike is extremely heavy. I'm not sure what's going on. The rear tire is rubbing, and I'll show you this real quick. Do you see this right here? Whatever's going on, it's rubbing really bad. This is stupid. I wish they would never do that. That was dumb. The bike is uncomfortable for anyone that's tall. Now here's some cool stuff. That goes 120 miles. That's insane. I think you can actually do more than that. I can do 40 amp hours. I can do about 100 miles. So I think this could actually do, it could probably do 125, I guess. It'll do 120. It has cruise control. Bike is heavy, 151 pounds. This right here is 30 pounds of it. It's got a 120 Newton meter motor. So when you gas it, it takes off. It's insane. The fastest I can get it to go is 20 miles per hour. But yeah, it's neat. I'm gonna talk to the company. I don't know if I can do a long distance backpacking with this. It's uncomfortable to ride for me. So just a heads up there. These are pre-order as of right now since the time of this video. So if you'd like a bike like this, I'll put it in the description below. And it is neat. I gotta give it what it is, but I want you to know that this is extremely heavy. And there's a couple of things, like I don't know why that rear fender, they're gonna have to come up with a better idea with that. This plastic, they're gonna have to come up with something better than that. But anyway, if you like honest reviews, hit the thumbs up, hit the notification bell. It'll let you know when we come out with more videos. And man, thanks for watching. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you next time.